So good morning, this is Dante of the Manila Times. Welcome to our roundtable today where we'll be talking about a milestone, our Dwelo event. Before we start, allow me to introduce our guests here today. Let's begin with my right, the lovely ladies from Zumanity and Yupanco School of Music. Necha Braja of Zumanity. Hi. Mercy Go Monilia of Yupanco Music Academy. Welcome. And Iris Mateo, also of the Yamaha Music Academy. Of course, Grace Bondad, who's been spearheading this event for us. And then Direct Adonis also has been tirelessly helping us get this event off the ground. And then on my far left, our tallest guy in the group, Moses. How are you? Moses Gozon of the band Hype. John Anthony Gomelos of Thorre. Welcome. And then of course Nicole Lorifa there of Splendio Titus. Did I pronounce it correctly? Okay, thank you very much. So before we get started, Grace, can you maybe brief us? There's a lot of things that's been going on behind the scenes.
That's right.
So please update us where we are now on the Dwelo event.
Okay, we just finished actually the first semis because we're going to have two semis to go for the grand finals, which will be our target will be this December 10. Basta first week or second week of December. So we have actually 3 semi-finalists already, winners, to go for the second round, for the grand finals, and they are here with us. And then, of course, still full support. We have the Humanity Group and the Yupanco Music Academy with us to give, of course, the awards, the prizes for our finalists. So, we're going to have actually 3 grand winners for this coming December 10. So, but of course, we're going to have and start again the audition for the second batch, right, next week.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
great,
so we're
great.
very, very excited.
All right, Derek Adonis, Tabanda, you've been here from the beginning. Tell us about your impressions of the contestants and I guess of our semi-final, of our winners here.
Yes. Actually, all of the contestants who joined the Dwelo competition, lahat sila magagaling.
Okay.
They all have their different characteristics as a band. So right here, dito sa aking tabi, yung 3 of the most talented bands na sumali. And lahat sila may kanya-kanyang type of brand of music na talagang sobrang ganda. And of course, the number one, the most important yung kanilang lyrics, the lyrics and the message of the song. Sobrang talagang, kumbaga ito yung naayon sa ating generation ngayon. So, yan. Meron tayong different bands from different categories. Meron tayong for the kids. And of course, si Moses, Hype Band, siya yung pinakabata. He's only 6 years old, and he's the drummer of the band.
The drummer.
Ang galing mag-drums niya.
Okay.
Of course, we have Anthony from Thorre. He's the lead singer of the band.
Great.
Very talented, ang galing ng boses, may character. And of course, Nicole of Splendio Titus. She's the singer of the band. She also plays the guitar.
Okay.
Yeah, she's the vocalist.
Right. Well,
very talented.
Tell us something about yourself. So, Nicole, you're the first to arrive this morning. Thanks for that. Tell us about your band. How did it start, and then what made you join or put it together, or give us some background on that.
Well, since me and my siblings are actually in this band together, we've been together since birth, of course.
Oh.
But we officially started the band in 2012 because
Okay.
my brother, as a child, he was diagnosed with autism, and we decided that along with bonding with music would also be our therapy for him to improve on his social.
It's fantastic.
And yeah, that's basically how the band started.
Oh, okay. And you, how did you start Thorre?
Started Thorre. We are school band.
Okay. Anong school? Mindanao. Okay.
And we started Thorre talaga. School band kami. Tapos
Okay.
we started Thorre lumabas kami sa school. So that's the name Thorre na po. Na-establish na.
Ano ba kayo, mga batchmate kayo or
Yes po.
schoolmates talaga, mga barkada?
Yes po. Then we started, sumali kami ng mga battle of the bands doon sa Mindanao. Tapos we pursue for level up. Nagsulat kami ng mga kanta.
Okay.
Tapos yun na ang simula. Tapos gusto talaga namin yung makamit yung pangarap namin. So
Yeah.
we came here in Luzon
Okay.
to pursue.
So, ilang years na kayo bali magkasama?
Mga 6 years na.
6 years na rin.
Tagal.
Alright. And then, as a band. Okay.
But we started high school. We started
Oh, fantastic. So, the oldest contestant today, Moses.
Hi, Moses.
So, I mean, I'm impressed that you caught Direct Adonis' attention. Galing mo daw mag-drums.
Galing. So,
Paano kayo nagsimula na ano?
Sa contest po na Itbulaga sa Hype Kang Bata agad kasi doon kami nagbuo ng bata kasi doon kami nagbenta at nagkalat.
Say Bulaga.
So, pala, galing. Okay. Wow. We have a very promising future ahead of you. I think that. Here, siguro, let's explain again, the concept. This is, we're asking them to perform original music,
That's right. Actually, of course, the concept came from the CEO and President of the Manila Times. Okay, and it's really, of course, it's really a good concept because it's really to promote the Filipino talents. So that's why our slogan, parang searching for the best Filipino artists. Right? And then, with the original composition, parang OPM talaga. Ayan. And then, yung being genuine nila and then being unique, makikita talaga with their composition. And to think that they're all very young, very talented, at least, we can say that Filipinos are really world-class na pwedeng panlaban everywhere. Ayan. And with our musical director here with us, na talagang who will choose who will be the best, and with you also, with this competition, the best Filipino artist, lalabas talaga.
Great, great. Can we go to Miss Mercy Monilla na? You're the music director at the Yupanco Music Academy. Kami medyo saling-pusa lang kami sa music because we're really print people, But siguro, ano po bang nakikita niyong talent pool ngayon? Because you're more in touch, di ba? Kasi po ang impression namin from where we stand, that Filipinos are very talented, and that's we wanted to bring that talent to give it more prominence. Kasi nga through this event, but. Thank you for supporting that. But you're more in touch with the talent pool. What do you see po ba na about yung galing ng Pinoy na sa musika na?
So Filipinos are really highly talented. So they're worldwide recognized of the Filipino musicianship.
Bakit po ba ang Pinoy very musical compared to other people po ba? Kasi lagi ko nakikita especially in Asia, mga laman ng mga hotel lounge, mga bands, marami Pinoy, di ba? And other places pa na.
Because siguro yung culture ng Filipinos. So
We love to sing.
we love to sing.
Well, tell us about the school, the music academy. What is it that you do? What do you offer?
We offer a lot of music courses. So piano, voice, drums, guitar, electric guitar, bass guitar, violin, wind instruments.
Right.
Instruments. So we teach note reading, the traditional, but we also, right now, we also adapting the millennials. So we do teach rock and roll, jazz. So that's the way of teaching in Yupanco Music Academy.
Miss Netch, I remember last time we had this round table. Some of your staff are actually performers, di ba? Tama ba yun?
Right.
So even our talents extend to other businesses pa.
Correct. Like right now, we will be showcasing our staff and tour guides in our Zumanity parks. We will be having our night show starting this October until first week of January. It's every Saturday. And also to add, we are very surprised with our talents here to us Filipinos. If you can see, it doesn't have any generations na eh. Even as 6 years old, even yung mga matatanda na, you'll be surprised na nag-aano yung mga talents nila lumalabas. So, wala na talagang generation na tinitingnan nila.
So, Nicole, can I turn back to you? I mean, you have a very interesting story to your band. You said your brother had autism, and you wanted to be you wanted to contribute to that therapy through music. Can you tell us about how it's been coming along? I mean, at saka, is it coming along as you expected? Is it something different from what you envisioned before?
Well, back then, my brother Josh, he didn't really talk a lot.
Okay.
He would never make eye contact with us.
About how old was he when you were starting?
When we started the band officially, he was around, since I was 12, he was 10.
Okay.
And at the time, we didn't really talk a lot. We started the band so we could talk a lot better. And now he could actually come up to me and ask me, like, Ate, how are you doing?
Oh, that's great. That's great.
He's improved a lot since then. And
Does he jam with you?
oh, yeah, actually. He used to not tease me a lot, but now he would like make fun of me.
He's more playful.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's improved a lot since then.
Okay.
And we're really thankful that happened.
Moses, kayo, paano you said nakita-kita kayo sa Itbulaga. Pero ikaw, paano ka na inganyo pumasok sa music? Saka sa playing drums?
Yung 1 years old po ako, doon po ako nag-start ng dance.
1 year old? Wow.
Yung po ako, nagawa ko ng mga lata, tapos kulang ko namin, tapos kulang ko lang po. Tapos nung 3 ako, mayroon lang ako maliit na drums.
Ano ba to? Christmas gift sa'yo o birthday present sa'yo?
Binili sa akin.
Binili para sa'yo. Ang parents mo ba, mahilig sa music? Kaya ka na-inspire?
Tapos nung wala ko sumali ako sa Little Big Shots.
Oo.
Bili ko ng Ford. Nung 5 ako sa Itbulaga, tapos Grand Champion, tapos ako yung Grand Champion. Tapos yung first guitarist namin si Prince, second guitarist namin si Ice, YouTube sensation.
Ikaw, bakit drums? Bakit di guitar? Bakit hindi some other...
Tinatry ko lang po mag-guitar, tsaka bass.
Tell us about your school sa Mindanao. I'm really glad that that we attracted someone like you. I mean, you came from far away. Pag inisip kasi nila yung Mindanao, pag binabasa nila yung dyaryo, hindi magaganda minsan balita na of course. Pero there's so much talent everywhere in the Philippines, di ba?
Sa school namin, probinsya, kasi doon, sinusuportahan nila talaga yung mga musicians. So,
anong bayan kayo ulit?
Nag-Isamis Oriental po.
Isamis, okay.
Dito kami school, STP nung Muscat. And, doon po, nagsimula kaming tumugtog kasi pipili kami ng PE or music.
Oo.
So, mas pinili ko yung PE.
Oo.
Kasi para iwas gastos. Yun, kasi wala tayong pera, financial problem.
Oo.
So, yun, doon nagsimula yung music lover lang ako nung dati. Gusto ko lang makinig ng music. But the opportunity, andun eh. So, linab ko. Tapos yung, sabi nila, may potential daw. So, na-try naman ako doon.
Meron naman.
Doon na nagsimula. Tapos doon na nagsimula yung mga pangarap, kaya ko pala to. So, why not? Pagpatuloy ko to. At doon na, tuloy-tuloy na po.
Ano yung, you said mahilig ka sa music, ano yung mga mga interest? Anong klaseng music ang pinapakinggan mo yun dati?
Ano po, mostly alternative.
Alternative.
Alternative, tsaka nakikinig din na. I'm a diehard Linkin Park fan talaga po.
Okay.
So,
What caught your attention? Kasi I mean you're more of an expert in music than we are. Ano? Parang what when you said magaling, what is it that you think na magaling? Ano?
Actually, iba't ibang factors kasi pag sinabing magaling. Yung iba, pagdating sa songwriting, magaling. Ibig sabihin, magaling gumawa ng kanta. Talaga nakaka-relate yung mga tao.
Okay.
At lahat sila, meron nun.
Okay.
Those were the characters. And of course, the musicality, Splendio, sobrang after nila mag-perform, nilapitan ko sila, grabe, ang galing nyo, anong influence nyo? And nung sinabi nila yung mga bands na influence sila, sabi ko, lumalabas sa music ninyo, kung paano sila nagpa-perform, yung kanilang, kumbaga yun ang kanilang inspiration while they're playing. Like, yung Thorre naman, sobrang din yung tightness as a band, yung parang alam mo, sobrang tagal na nila magkasama. So yun ang advantage yun ng Thorre. And yung hype band, of course, the performance. Kaya, President, kailangan mo makita mag-perform to. Talaga, sobrang galing nito, mag-performance level talaga. Lalo na sa pagda-drums. Hindi lang siya yung simple nagda-drums lang, as in talaga yung kanyang confidence, nagpapaikot ng drums, nagpapaikot ng sticks. So, magaling talaga. So, total package sila lahat. Total package tong tatlong group na to.
What about you, Grace? Anong, ikaw, in your impressions, nung nag-audition sila, anong mga nagustuhan mo? What struck you as interesting?
It's actually also, of course, the character. Kasi mga bata to, so talagang they came from Pampanga, if I'm not mistaken. Nag-a-absent pa sila just to be with us. Imagine that. If I'm not mistaken also, with the hype band, they're like 4 or 5 members. So talagang all the way from Pampanga just to be here for the audition and then the semis, very passionate. Not only that, it's because of the support of the parents. So the parents really plays an important role dito sa mga batang to. So nakita ko supportive. So yun, I think the number one is the support from the parents.
What about you, Anthony? Yung parents niyo ba, are they involved? Kasi siguro mag-aalala sila, lalayo kayo sa inyo, from Misamis, nasa Manila kayo. I mean, di ba sila nag-aalala na baka kung ano mangyari sa inyo?
At first po, yung nagsisimula pa lang kami kahit sa school, ayaw talaga nila. Kasi iba yung ano nila sa banda, kasi parang ati,
Actually, tama.
Tapos matagal pang umuwi kasi akala nila nagwawalwal, ganun.
Ipa-practice kayo.
Tapos sa practice, imbes na umuwi ka ng pagkatapos ng school, imbes umuwi ka para tumulong sa bahay, hindi ka makakatulong kasi nandun talaga sa practice lahat yung oras mo. So yun, palaging galit. Tsaka yung basis namin na babae kasi yung basis namin. At first, hindi siya pinapayagan. Kasi yung trust, kasi mga lalaki kami lahat. So, buti na lang, kilala ko ng mama niya. So, in-explain ko naman kung ganito yung nangyayari. Gusto din namin. Gusto niya. Then, yun. Ngayon, nagsusupport na sila, pero malayo talaga kami sa pamilya namin. Sama lang.
Kayo lang talaga na sariling sikap lang.
Sumugal lang po talaga kami dito. Honestly, sumugal lang kami dito. Anong mangyayari kung wala?
Right. Can we go to Yamaha Music Academy? Diba maraming ang impression ganun pag nagpabanda, minsan ang impression ng parents hindi positive, but really, diba music, I heard, but you guys are the expert, no? But music is really good for the child development, a person's development,
good
diba?
Development for the brain, intellectual, and then we also build their confidence. But for Yupanco Music Academy, we have recitals, quarterly recitals, so we required our students to attend the recitals, and we also have departmental competition. We have a competition, a piano competition, and then we have a band festival, guitar and voice. Recently, we have a piano competition. The youngest is 6 years old.
Okay.
the winner, the
Wow.
Grand Prix winner.
Parang si
So,
Moses na.
they play classical, pop, and Broadway.
Wow.
That's we developed our students. So we have also our own talents that we develop their skills and talents.
Wow.
I think also President Klink, the best sample that we have right now, it's Direct Adonis. He's a math major, and he's the musical director of the stars. He just finished a lot of concerts with Morissette, with a lot of stars. And congratulations, because of the 15 years under the Third Avenue, they just had their major concert in Music Museum. Ikaw na, di ba, musical director from a math major.
Ikaw dapat pala ang focus natin mga
Actually,
hidden talents.
actually po, the stories na sinabi nila, lahat yon napagdaanan ko.
I see.
As in sa Thorre, nag-start ako mag-band at age of mga 16. Ganon, same story. Tumutugtog ako sa band. I study from sa morning. Then after nun, pupunta ako sa tugtog. I'll play at mga around 8 p.m., 9 p.m. Matatapos yun, mga 3 a.m. Tapos kinabukasan, gigising ko ulit para pumunta ng school. So, same yung napagdaanan. And syempre, maipapayo ko for them is ituloy-tuloy nyo lang. And kailangan yung passion talaga nandun. Kasi talagang, basta pag nagtuloy-tuloy lang kayo, magiging successful kayo. And, o nga pala, para at least alam nyo rin, nagturo din ako sa Yamaha. I also teach at Yamaha Commonwealth branch. Nagturo ako doon for 2 years.
That's our franchise.
So, sa franchise. Yes, sa franchise. Yes.
Wow. Well, Rico, hindi mo naging problema sa inyo yun, no? Because you're a family group. Pero, are your parents, also into music? Sila bang naging peg nyo or model ninyo to get into this?
Well, music does run in the family.
Okay.
Like, also my father's side. On my father's side, my grandma used to teach piano, and most of us could sing actually. So, basically, when we were born, we just grew up with music. We weren't really forced into it somehow. It's like it's in our blood.
It's very natural.
Yeah.
So how did you progress from listening to other people's music to making your own?
It's quite random actually. Because as a child, we would listen to. Actually, we would watch musicals like The Sound of Music, Annie, and we would sing along to the songs of that. And I remember Dad would invest into these instruments and just leave it there for us to look at. Until one day, I decided I wanted to play the keyboard, so I tried that. And eventually, the guitar, and my sister asked for the drums, and then we formed a band. And then, that's pretty much it.
Kayo Moses, anong grade ka na by the way? Is it grade 2 ka na ba? Grade 1?
Grade 1.
Grade 1. Gaano kayo kadalas mag-practice? Hindi ba kayo nahirapan sa school tapos magpa-practice tapos nagpa-perform kayo?
Yung Monday ko may practice kami kaso ngayon
Hindi pa kasi may school pa kayo na yung mga kasama mo sa band, malalayo ba yung tinitira nila sa inyo? Paano kayo nagsasama-sama para mag-practice?
May ibang days, nagpa-practice kami sa bahay namin. Tapos, madalas din kami po mag-practice.
Anong nakita mong dream mo? Tingin mo ba pagpapatuloy mo to or right now medyo fun lang siya?
Pagpatuloy ko po ito tsaka mag-aaral din ako.
Yes.
Anong gustong pag-aralan?
Matuto mag-jazz tsaka matuto rin kahit ma-slow lang.
So music pa rin.
Music
pa rin talaga. Music pa rin gusto niya.
Totoo talaga kay Moses.
No, music talaga ang gusto niya.
What about you, Anthony? Paano kayo, nagsusulat na ba kayo ng original music niyo? Or ngayon lang to for the competition? Or How did it start?
So, nagsusulat po kami ng original na may mga 8 songs na kami original. Pero yung
Eight.
hindi pa recorded.
Oo.
But yung mga, kasi nagsimula to nung may contest doon sa Mindanao,
Okay.
sa Cagayan de Oro,
Okay.
for originals.
Okay.
So, nagsulat ako.
Okay.
Nagsulat ako ng isang original lang nung mag-umpisang muli.
Oo.
Yan yung pinaka-first kanta namin na na-publish.
Oo.
So, doon magsimula yung lahat. Parang, okay, maganda pala yung kanta. Kasi
Oo.
sulat na tayo ng sulat. Kasi na-appreciate din naman ng ibang tao.
Oo.
Hanggat may nakikinig, so, sige, sulat tayo ng sulat.
Saan ka kumukuha na inspiration mo, ng mga ideas nyo para sa compositions ninyo? From your experience ba yan? Or pinag-uusap-usapan nyo sa band? Or?
Depende po kasi yung mag-impisang muli, experience ko. So,
Ikaw ang main songwriter sa group nyo?
Opo.
Okay.
So, ang nangyari, to make it short, nasaktan, tapos, di ba, lahat naman ng masaktan, sa love song kasi, lahat na nasasaktan, ayaw, lalo na yung...
Parang nasasaktan ka pa rin, ano?
Ayaw mo na mag-umpisa or bigyan ng isang chance yung, yung sarili mo.
Yeah.
Kasi wala na eh. Ayoko na. Papareho lang lahat. Na-generalize mo na lahat ng mga tao. Sasaktan din ako niyan. So, yung sa song na umpisang muli, sa akin, to cheer up myself.
Oo. Parang therapy mo.
Being positive na lang.
Yes.
Umpisang muli, hindi naman lahat ng tao sasaktan. Ganun na lang. Yun yung nasa isip ko. But sa ibang mga kanta kasi, hindi naman puro love songs. May mga din ko. For everybody. Minsan, may isang kanta nga kami ng activist. Nagiging activist na kami. Masakit.
Very political lang, ano?
Pero nag-start talaga yung isang composition namin, hindi namin ni-release. It's for, lang talaga, experiment. Kaya ba namin gumawa talaga ng kanta? Doon na dinulos namin lahat, pero hindi namin dinala sa
Ikaw naman, Moses, sana hindi ka naman heartbroken pa at 6 years old, di ba? Paano sa kumukuha, nagsusulat ka ba ng music or nagtutulong-tulong kayo or may ibang tao sa group nyo nagsusulat?
Meron po ibang...
Merong iba? Kasing age mo ba yun, Hindi na. So, mas marami ng experience sa buhay yun, Hindi naman sana heartbroken.
May mga songs sila na about yung about reminiscing the childhood. So yun ang strength nila.
Ang galing. Grace, di ba pinag-usapan natin. It's really my dream, di ba, to hear our talent sing our own music.
That's right, yes. At kaya naman, nandito tayo ngayon. And not only that, they're very passionate on what they're doing. That's why we're looking forward also to some more contestants para makita pa natin yung galing nila. So congratulations and good luck again.
Yes.
Yeah, your songs. I mean, you said your first inspiration was your brother, pero I would expect siguro, you've grown beyond that theme, no? Or medyo you're still exploring the possibilities pa na.
Well, when it comes to songwriting, it's not like revolving around my brother. The whole band thing was for our brother, but
the theme ng songs,
yeah, the creation of songs is more for the people who feel lost in life. Like, we make songs that are uplifting and inspiring, so we could hopefully get people who are feeling depressed or have some sort of mental problems to
it's such a big issue nowadays, di ba?
yeah, it's quite rampant in teenagers, depression, anxiety, and so we make these songs to help them cope somehow, like even just a little bit. That's all that matters to us.
Right. And before this Dwelo event, did you guys perform or did you just share your music on social media, on YouTube, for example, or how did you get across your music to people?
Well, we perform live more often than we share it online.
Oh.
The videos we actually share online are mostly our live performances because that's what we always do. We get invited to bars and sometimes to birthday parties. And that's how we started actually. We performed for birthday parties for our family.
Okay. So involved from there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
We joined this event in Lipa City called Rakapatiran, and that's what started our live performances here in Manila.
And do you ever have people come up to you or reach out to you on on social media and say, you're I was depressed and your music helped me or something like that?
Well, there are people who do like comment really nice things saying like, hey, you guys are really cool and your music is amazing, keep it up, and that's what keeps us going actually, the people who support us.
Right.
What we're doing.
Right. Well, you guys have any advice to these young artists or maybe to others on how they should nurture, develop their talent? Besides enrolling in Yamaha.
Yes, besides enrolling and keep the passion and discipline. Discipline, wag masyadong abusuhin yung boses natin. Yung voice, you have to discipline when eating chocolates, drinking calls after singing.
So good diet is also important.
Yes, important. That's it.
Good luck, yes.
Ano, Miss Mercy, walang pwede pang
And more practice.
Yeah.
More practice.
So practice just makes better actually. Hindi naman siya practice makes perfect. So practice makes better and I think better makes better.
It's very important. Yeah, it's really very important.
Kasi ang skills, it's not earned 24 hours. So it's being developed in certain panahon. So you have really to invest time.
So practice is really important. That's what we're telling also kasi we just finished the Asia's Best Singing Competition. So it's very successful and we keep on telling to everyone, even the famous singers that we have right now like Lea Salonga, Miss Dulce, they still keep on practicing. So talagang continuous
improvement.
Yes.
Well, Miss Ned, you guys, you have you work with artists. Ano ba pwede nating ipayo sa kanila para mag-improve pa sila?
Two things. Number one is you should have a heart on what you do, and of course passion. And each has different stories of their own and stories to tell. And it's very important that you focus on your dreams. So just keep on practicing and keep on dreaming and reaching for your stars.
Thank you. Derek Adonis, siguro ikaw ang from your very interesting
Yes. Actually,
ano pwede mo payo sa
tama. Actually, nasabi na nila yung about the importance of rehearsal, practice, and keep on learning. Basta kailangan makinig lang ng different types of music. Kahit na ikaw ay rock, makinig ka ng jazz, makinig ka ng pop. Expand your learning. And number one na nakita ko sa kanila is yung kanilang talent sa songwriting. Magaling silang gumawa ng kanta. So keep on making songs and i-release nyo. Marami tayong platforms, sinabi natin ito sa ating unang discussion po, is yung upload it to Spotify. We have different platforms, Spotify, we have YouTube, we have iTunes, Facebook, upload your songs. Kailangan marinig nila yung songs ninyo and yun, from there, mas makikilala lalo yung group nila. So yeah.
Sana wag lang madagdagan yung heartbreak.
Baka maraming hahabol na. Diba? Oo, kasi it's also good looking, very good vocal, very talented.
Yes.
So I think yung heartbroken, baka mapalitan na because there will be a lot of girls gonna hang out with you na if you're going to be famous soon, especially with the Manila Times help.
Moses, wag daw masyado maraming chicks Pero it's interesting yung the chocolates, the diet.
Diet.
I think people forget. Your health is so important to what you do. Is that the same
For the vocalist
from your experience? That's good advice.
Yes, it's a good advice. Chocolates, yung mga malalamig.
Oh.
Yan, usually mga may story lang ako. Si Morissette is one of the artists that I handle. Kumbaga ako yung musical director ni Morissette. And ginagawa niya talaga before the show is, or 2 days or 3 days before the show, hindi na siya umiinom ng malamig, hindi na siya kumakain ng sweets, talagang nire-reserve niya yung boses niya. And before the performance, as in hindi siya nagsasalita.
Yes.
As in naka-rest lang yung vocals niya. And pagdating niya sa performance, as in top performance talaga yung ginagawa niya. So talagang malaking factor yan. Malaki siya factor.
Paano yung like sila Nicole, they perform at events, di ba, sometimes you can't help, baka minsan mapagod o mapuyat or something. Hindi talaga ba maiwasan yun, or what can be
Yes,
done?
dumarating talaga yung time na talagang mapapagod yung voice mo. So kailangan may routine ka rin na after mong kumanta, may discipline ka to rest agad, hindi ka na agad magsasalita kasi ito yung parang investment lalo na sa mga singers eh. Sa mga other instrumentalists naman, I'm also a bass player, I'm also a guitarist. Kahit umaapoy na ako sa lagat, I can still play. Pero yung mga singers tulad nila, talagang pag medyo damage yung kanilang voice, medyo mahirap talagang mag-perform. So kailangan talaga mas extra care at mas extra alaga sa mga singers. Yun, yung tulad nung sinabi po nila, yung mga bawal kainin, mga spicy foods, chocolates, and mga balalamig.
And of course, for those it's still in school, huwag niyo pabayaan yung studies niyo, diba?
School.
Diba? Grade 2 pa lang, malamang.
Grade 1,
Grade 1. Di pa pala grade 2.
Yes.
Hindi ko ba, you're still in school or you graduated already?
I'm still in school.
Oo. And Anthony, wala kayong balak mag-masters na ano?
Ibang course na yung binuhan.
Hindi na,
Ayaw nila sa amin, ayaw ng course sa amin. So, kaya nag-music na lang talaga kami.
Siguro, before we end, why don't we hear from the three of you? Maybe just say something about your band, and then maybe where people can listen to your music now, at saka maybe why they should pay attention to you in the Dwelo finals. When is that again?
December.
December.
Not only that, President Klink, I want to add why you joined Dwelo.
Okay, siguro can we ask that? Why you joined Dwelo, and then something about yourself and your band. Let's start with ladies first. Nicole, siguro ikaw.
Louder.
So why did we join Dwelo? Well, we joined Dwelo with the sole purpose to somehow spread to the entire Philippines, or maybe the entire world, that OPM is really cool. And Filipinos truly are talented, and that. And well, as for our band, we have a Facebook page. It's Splendio Titus Music. We also have an Instagram with the same name, Splendio Titus Music, and a YouTube channel, which is Splendio Titus Official.
Oh, we have to watch them.
We have 2 songs out currently on Spotify, Video Wannabe and OPM.
Great. So we'll have to ask Anthony? Bakit kayo sumali sa Dwelo?
Sumali po kami sa Dwelo to showcase our talents and para po magparinig namin sa Pilipinas. And yung mga kanta namin to share para may para din ma-share namin sa kanila yung positivity ng mga gawa namin kanta. And the dream talaga po to be an artist. Para talaga namin maging artist at saka tulungan na kami talaga.
Yeah, well, good luck with that.
Facebook.
Meron ba kayong
And sa
Facebook?
po namin, hindi na makalimutan. Thorre, yun po yung spelling ng Thorre namin. Thorre, but we pronounce it Thorre. And originally Tower, Thorre talaga T-O-R-E, but we make it H and double R to be not so common. And yan po, Facebook namin.
Thorre.
Okay.
T-H-O-R-R-E.
Okay, great. And last but not least, the oldest member. Bakit kayo sumali sa Dwelo? Tsaka kung yung mga gustong makinig na sa musika ninyo, saan kayo makikita? Sa Facebook, sa Instagram, sa YouTube?
Kasi Sumali po kami sa Dwelo para ma-inspire yung talent namin sa mga ibang tao. Tsaka, makikita niyo kami sa Hype Band Facebook page.
Hype band.
Hype band.
Okay, Facebook page.
Okay.
Tapos, yun lang po.
May YouTube ba kayo? At saka wala talaga
Wala pa, wala
Facebook
pa.
talaga.
To follow.
I'm really fascinated by this guy. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you also for supporting us. Grace, thank you for all the work you've been doing.
Welcome.
Derek Adonis, I really appreciate it. That's us for now. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Yay.
Thank